What is up, Boaz? Here it is. We need to get Charbonnet with 3 touchdowns to make him basically an amazing team. So let's do it. Let's do those uniforms. Oops. Here it is. Rivalries. Now we're gonna go here. All right, let's play it up. Let's get this thing going.
The temperature's outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Arizona. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. And if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Dump this off to Charbonnet. Complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Second and 10. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Al right, catch made. That's Ibuka. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
So I just need Charbonnet to score 3 touchdowns.
Now
That's it.
Charbonnet. Good running inside the 25.
That's it. So
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He's to the 15. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Charbonnet
All right, that's
will
one.
take
You
this
got one.
into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Hey, Greg, that is the way you'd love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, starting the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Drop comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're let out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Let's go. They'll run it with Tony
Oh,
Pollard.
my God.
We'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Oh, it's Pollard.
It's a gain of 4.
Because for Pollard, what's going on?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt.
Siri, have the Cardinals ever been to the Super Bowl or won a
That's
Super
a
Bowl?
nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
The Arizona Cardinals have never won the Super Bowl. Oh, yes, so they have been. I think they've been, but they just never won. How crazy would that be to start a franchise with the Cardinals? Ooh.
They'll run with Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
Let's do some passing.
We've
Let's
got
get
3 tight ends here.
Let's get a
1st and 10.
some garbage here.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Taking
Oh,
the
he's gone,
deep
dude.
shot for Smith and Jigba.
He's gone.
And he will dive into
Holy
the end zone.
cow.
71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
Dude, he was gone.
Well, on
Look at
one
the separation
sideline,
from
you're
this.
ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2
At
drives,
least
2
5
long
yards.
touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for
I
touchdowns.
had to.
Now, the extra point.
I had to do that. We haven't had a bomb like that. Many games
And
like that.
good. And the Seahawks will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
I have a feeling this is going to be a nice
Little now following the touchdown. Out to
I
kick
don't
this
think
one
this
away.
quarterback of theirs is going to even score a touchdown.
This
Maybe get 100
taken in
yards, but
at the 8-yard line. And their
I don't
drive
think he's
will
getting
begin
much else.
at the 30-yard line. Cardinals offense ready for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
Oh, they're down bases.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throw on the run is complete, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, Defense going to have to find some way to slow him down. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they're going to
Already
move the ball
58
all the
yards.
way up to the 45-yard line.
He's
That's
cooking.
good for 27 and a first down.
I never know why I was trying to say Donald
Darnold to throw on first down. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out
Oh, we just started the second
on
quarter.
this opening quarter.
Okay.
Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Oh, shit.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
The throw on first down is Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. On play action, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
I will accept that. Thank you.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. A give to Charbonnet. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he will get into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle.
Number 2.
That is second touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cardinals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
All right.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there.
The
It was
roll
pretty
go by
obvious to the
3.
entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
So long.
The offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Darnold. That one is caught by Ibuka. It'll be taken down at the 25-yard
All over
line.
the cow. I didn't realize he was
He's
almost
had
done
a
perfect.
lot of success
Wow.
throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up
Got
over
better and better.
200 passing yards. Darnold now on first and 10. Short, complete to Likely. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold.
22-yard line.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 3rd and 7. Darnold to the air once more.
Hold it.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. He's got it at the 3. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Oh, this is in.
Charbonnet
Oh,
going to
shoot,
try
it's
to
not.
pull his
Fucked
way
up.
in.
I should just hit
And
that
he
straight.
is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down and goal to go.
They'll try and run with Charbonnet. And he's going nowhere.
I'm messing.
And
Oh,
dropped
my
behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
If I fuck up on this, that's fine. On the second quarter, so.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Well, at this moment, it is a blowout. We're still in the first half. Crazy to think about.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. second and 10.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Cardinals first down.
They'll look to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Back to the air once more on second down.
Oh, what's this? What's this?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he's
There it
into
is.
the end zone yet again. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier tries than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half.
Out of space.
We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6.
No fucking way.
A big hole. Inside the 30.
Damn it.
And
I
he's
fucked
gonna
that
take
one.
this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals cut into the lead a little bit. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Seahawks offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. It's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold.
Oh, no.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Throwing on second down, Darnold. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Darnold now to throw. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First
There we
down,
go. Let's
Seahawks.
go.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Seahawks tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Okay, Mike, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Cam Little to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up.
Believe I let that touchdown go on last drive.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll motion their tight end, Robinson. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
19, Tiger,
First and 10.
They put Wilson in
35-yard
motion.
line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Loss of 6.
Work to do now as they come up on second
At the
and long.
29-yard line.
Okay, let's try to get it in.
Back to throw.
Oh, I missed it.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and a long way to go.
It's now third down and 16.
Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Cardinals line up for a punt.
James Bailey in one formation.
Fair catch called and taken right at the
Seahawks
30-yard
take over
line.
First and 10.
The Seahawks offense and running back
30-yard
Zach Charbonnet set to go again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tackle there by Matt Wilson.
3-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 33, here's second and 7. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. Taking off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
4 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. The ball comes out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and a yard. Out of the gun, he'll throw. It's complete there to Harrison. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Tyrese Knight. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
He'll look to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
it's fourth down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he doesn't put it away. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Well run here. It's Pollard. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Second and goal.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and goal. At the 3.
Pollard will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Well, Seahawks offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set to go again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. Past the 40. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. it has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The Cards offense ready for this next possession.
Second
Throw here to begin. Oh, a loose football. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover. They keep the ball.
Number 1 defense again. Number 1 offense. I think again.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. They'll look to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. That one underneath the Pollard. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Yikes.
3rd and a yard.
So Pollard is better than James Conner? Okay.
They'll try and run for this with Conner. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. Now or never, they'll run on 4th down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
15 yards through the air. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run it on 1st down, Charbonnet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The 18-yard line.
2nd and 9.
Here's a give running left. It's Charbonnet. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
We got it right.
Darnold to throw.
Never mind.
That is caught for 3. And this is going to be a touchdown.
Oh, wow.
They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. We'll try again
Kevin
here.
Christmas doesn't get a
Second
lot of
and
praise
10.
for it
With
either. I mean,
Witherspoon on the
they're
coverage.
putting in work out there.
He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And a
Oh,
good
ball
job
is back.
rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets
Touchdown
up
bounce. Here we
third
go.
down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Jake Bailey in punt formation.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Looks
So
like
it's a
finally,
win here for the
after
visiting
2 seasons,
Seahawks.
Charbonnet is going to be now considered a breakout halfback. Which I don't know why are they called halfbacks when they do most of the work, but then fullbacks do not that much work. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. Let's check this up. Way to go out and show you're one of the best running backs in the league. Cool. And I made it look easy, didn't I? Keep giving me the ball and watch the score go up. So what is he? 17 rushing attempts for 159 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. Ernest Jones committed the Seahawks defense and shut up, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Ooh, next week is another divisional rivalry against the 49ers. And here we are again, already in the 2026 NFL playoffs. Um, Different teams on the NFC side, similar teams to the AFC side. If you look on the NFC side, the number 2 spot belongs to the Lions. Um, then it goes Falcons, Commanders, Bears, Bucks, and Rams. Rams once again throughout the last season's playoffs, it kind of bounced around between I think it was 5, 6, and 7 throughout the remaining weeks. I can't remember what position they were in. I think they were sixth by the end of last season in the playoffs. But yeah, that's who it is. Lions are doing great right now. It's good to see that the Rams, even though they're in the playoff bracket, it's good to see that they're in the 7th seed. So it means they barely squeezed in. Um, Probably got a couple of wins that they needed, maybe against the Cardinals, possibly the 49ers, because obviously the 49ers are not in the playoffs. Maybe some divisional games kind of boosted them up from the wild card into the playoffs, per se, I guess. Or excuse me, not the wild card. Um, the last, I guess, couple of games that matter before you get into the wild card. But now, if you look at the AFC side, you got the Bengals as number 1. Pretty sure the Ravens were number 1 last year throughout the whole thing. I think the Bengals were between the 2 and 5th seed. They were somewhere around there. Titans, I feel like, were in there last year. I think the Texans were. Broncos were. Patriots were in there. I think the Chargers are new for the most part. Yeah, because the Raiders were in last year, I believe. And I'm like, what the fuck? Um, but yeah, very, very similar teams that were in last year. Oh, the Chiefs, I think, were in last year. And I don't think they made it. It was the Bills. That's who it was. The Bills was in there. Um, so yeah, freaking crazy. Look at our stats right here compared to the San Francisco 49ers. We are first in everything except being third at passing yards. And then you got San Francisco. The only thing they're good at is 7th, which is whatever the fuck it was. Yep, Charbonnet once again. balling out. Linebacker. Who is it? Is it Knight? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, oops. I guess we can do that. Huh. Okay. Am I missing anything else here? No. Okay. News game of the week. Joe Burrow and the Bengals welcome the Cowboys in our game of the week. Uh. Huh. I don't. Kansas City really hasn't been doing hardly anything the last couple of seasons. Huh. Buffalo's only 5-6 this season, isn't it? Oh yeah. So look, right now, Lions and the Seahawks are the only 10-1 team. The only other team that comes close is an 8-3. It looks like. Yeah, 8-3. Sam Darnold is still in the 3,000 yard mark, but he's still third place. Charbonnet is at 1,800. That means he needs 1,000 more yards before the end of the season, a little over 1,000 plus, to beat Ken Walker's record last season. And then speaking of him, he's second place again. We're 600 plus yards above him, but I mean, Joe Mixon is right below him, catching up. Jackson Smith and Jigma is now second place on the leaderboard. He's about 400 yards short of beating Devontae Adams. And then you got Leonard Williams with 17 sacks, closely behind Brian Burns. And then I think that might be it. Yeah, we don't get the tackles leaders very much. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.